How's the soup?
The soup is excellent. You're a good man, Frank. One day I'm going to pay you back for everything with interest. And I'm going to mention this place to all my friends.
Do me a favor. Let's just keep it between us. Mambo Café. Look, I told you already. The check is in the mail. How am I supposed to pay you if you keep calling me all the time? I don't have time for this. This is a very busy place. I have a lot of hungry customers hollering at me. They're hungry. They need me to feed them.
Hey, am I gonna get any service over here? I want that special and a side of rice and beans.
Give me a double order of that steak fillet with extra vegetables. Another double order to go.
Call me later in 3 days if you haven't gotten it yet. Okay, bye.
I think we should talk again about what I said yesterday.
Look, I told you, I don't want to have no more talking about going back to Puerto Rico. Why is it that every time a Puerto Rican has a little problem over here, they take a $99 flight back to Puerto Rico? They have a problem over there, they take another $99 flight back to the States. Did you ever see the Greeks or the Jews or the Italians running back and forth every time things got a little tough? No. It was too far and it was too expensive. So they planted their feet in America, and that's why they made it. Sometimes I think the biggest problem we Puerto Ricans have is those damn $99 fares.
You want to know what I think is the biggest problem we have?
Not really.
It's hard-headed men like you who are too stubborn to realize that it's better to struggle on a beautiful tropical island than in some ghetto in the United States.
I told you 100 times already. The only way I'm going back to Puerto Rico is as a success or in a pine box.
Well, you better make it pretty quick, because in another week, all we're going to be able to afford is cardboard.
Oh, hi, Ma. How you doing, Pop?
Hey, pull up those pants. What have you got there?
What? What? Nothing. A radio.
You little thief! We didn't spend 15 years feeding and clothing you so you could go out and steal car radio.
I didn't steal it, Ma, all right? I bought it off a guy for $10, and tomorrow I'll sell it for $25.
Now you see? Is that why you want to stay here? So we can raise the future star of America's Most Wanted?
What are you getting so upset about? He just told you he didn't steal it. You know, that's the way things are done here. You know, you buy low, you sell high.
Well, to hell with your high and your low, Frank. I want that piece of junk out of here.
Hey, Rick. I'll give you $12.50 for it.
Come on, Pop. What do you want it for? You don't even have a car anymore.
Hey, it's not like I'm gonna be without a car the rest of my life. Soon as this place turns around, the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna buy my old Chevy back. Look, you see the kind of clientele this place can attract? Huh? Welcome to our restaurant. Would you prefer a window table?
Hi, Dad. It's me.
Nidia.
Hi, Ricky. Hi, Mom.
What did you do to your head?
I dyed it. You like it?
We brought you back from Puerto Rico so you could get an American education, not so you could turn into Marilyn Monroe, Nydia.
Oh, Ma, stop being so dramatic. Everybody's doing this.
Hey, who cares what color her hair is? The important thing is she's back home with us. Now we can go to the movies and go ice skating at Rockefeller Center.
Oh, I'm sorry, Daddy. I'm only here for a few days. Listen, I met this guy. He's a medical student at Harvard University, and he wants me to meet his parents on the Cape.
The Cape?
It's just this place where they have a
Hey,
vacation.
you know where the Cape is, all right? You're always talking to us like we're a bunch of bumpkins.
Well, in your case, that will be about 8 steps up, wouldn't it?
Yeah, well, you're the one that sounds like you just got off of some banana boat. Look, I gotta get out of here, because I think my stomach is gonna be sick.
You take that radio and you get the $10 back. You hear me, Ricky?
Listen, I promise Chris I called him. We'll talk some more later, okay? You look beautiful. Daddy, everything has gotten so expensive up there. I'm going to need another 2,000 when I leave, okay?
$2,000? Did she say that? Where am I gonna get $2,000?
You're asking me? You're the one who created little Miss Frankenstein by never telling her what is really going on around here, Frank.
Now, what's so wrong with that, huh? I want her to grow up without worrying about money. I want her to grow up with confidence. You know, in one more year, she's gonna be the only member of either of our families to graduate from college.
Oh, that's great. She'll be the first college graduate, and I'll be the first one in my family that ever had to go on welfare, right?
Hey, nobody's going on welfare in this family, okay?
I could get you 22 of these, all right? In blue, green, or maroon.
What about gray? You know, my wife, she likes gray.
Listen, Lou, you don't want gray? Take a look around, huh? See any gray around here? These are tropical people, Lou. We're talking maroon. We're talking green like vegetation. Blue like the sky or the ocean. All right, when I got you all those suitcases and you couldn't move them all, huh? Didn't I take the rest of them back?
Yes.
Well, you're gonna have to trust me on this, Lou. Now you're gonna take 22 of these. And I guarantee you'll move them out of here in 4 weeks tops. I'll even throw in a gray suit free of charge, all right? So you can wear it around the house and make your wife happy.
Double-breasted. My wife, she likes double-breasted.
And I'll see what I can do, okay? All right, you take the 2 of these on consignment. We'll settle up when I bring the rest in a couple days. ¿Cómo está mi favorita pareja? Siempre comprando.
Sell the radios here, radios right here. Come on, let's go, ladies and gentlemen. We got radios here. $40. All sales are final. Radios here, radios. Let's go. Radios are right here, radios are right here. Let's go.
Right here, $40.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Back on the block. Nice radio right here.
Radios.
What are you guys doing?
Man, we're trying to get paid.
You best show some respect. Relax.
Hey, do you want a radio?
Nah, forget about it. You know Manny only goes legit.
Right. Yeah,
Relax.
you know what? I bet you pay all sorts of tax for that stuff you get over in the garment district.
Yeah, I pay taxes, all right, and you guys are gonna get yourselves busted.
No one's gonna get busted. Man, just yesterday, I saw a cop a floor pump for 50 B's, man. Come on.
Let me see that. All right, I'll give you 20 for it.
Nah, look, just forget it, right? Why don't you just go to Macy's and pay $200? That way you can get yourself a warranty and everything.
All right, here's your 40.
Radios.
This is...
I'll take that.
Hey, yo, what the hell you think?
Hey, you better explain to these coconut-eating punks who runs this neighborhood. Now listen, you little punks are gonna have to learn early that you don't do nothing in this neighborhood without giving me my cut, huh? Capiche? Yeah. I'll blind you. I'll blind you to do that again, you little...
Blende mira. You know better.
Y'all can't be doing that shit. And how come you don't have to pay him?
Local. Put it down. Put it down, Local. Everybody pays him. Come here. I gotta talk to you. Damn! Look, Ricky, I want you to forget about that guy, okay? His days are numbered anyway.
What do you mean?
Nah, he's been skimming off some fencing. Word on the streets are gonna be putting a hit on him any day now.
Well, maybe you should introduce me to these guys, because I hit that fat pig myself.
Listen, Ricky. I wrote your sister a couple of times. She hasn't answered me. You heard anything from her?
Hey, look, Manny, you all right. You always looking out for me and everything. So I'm gonna do you a solid. You don't want any of that anymore.
Why?
Because she's bugging, that's why. You should see her, man. I think they short-circuit up in that college or something.
When did you see her? You went to Boston?
Nah, man, she's home. Look, I gotta get back before they think I spit on them. I'll catch you later.
Yeah, okay.
Listen, I talked to Chris, and he said his family is really looking forward to meeting me.
Yeah, how about us? When do we get to meet him?
Sure, I'll see if I can work something out. I can't believe you guys still buying this stuff. Don't you have any arugula?
Aruga what?
Or romaine, even? Look at this. I can make a salad from this. I'm gonna have to go out. See you later.
How long did she say she was gonna be here?
You know, maybe she's right. Maybe that's what's wrong. Maybe it's time we started to learn something from our children.
Oh, yeah. I'm sure we could learn something from them. From this one, we could learn how to hotwire a car in 2 seconds flat.
What? I was just helping a loco's mother put a gate on her kitchen window, all right?
Look, wash up, go down to Gilberto's, pick up some eggs, a couple of frozen chickens, see if he can give you a couple of those 6 packs of pork chops and tell him we'll pay him next week, huh?
Come on, Pop. I don't want to go back over there. He says you already owe him a bunch of money.
Never mind, I'll go over there later, do it myself.
I'll go, okay?
No, don't do me any favors. You would think I'm the only one around here who remembers that a family's supposed to help each other.
I said I'd go.
With the ongoing coverage of the local mob case.
As is usually the case when it comes to mob hits, the police are having difficulty locating any witnesses in yesterday's mid-afternoon slaying of Anthony the Gimp Delatoni. But while police may be having difficulty locating witnesses, this small and previously unknown restaurant is now having no trouble locating clientele. Sir, I understand that you and your wife are here in New York celebrating your 5th wedding anniversary and have been waiting for a table for close to 2 hours. Why did you choose this particular restaurant?
What, are you kidding? We're from Omaha. You know, the closest we get to this kind of thing.
Look at all those people.
In their Godfather when he's on TV.
Sir, why are you here?
Well, if you want to know something, I must have driven past this place over 1,000 times just this week alone in my cab, and never once did I ever think about going inside. But these guys, I think we all know who we're talking about. If they're coming here to eat, you better believe this place has got one hell of a kitchen.
This is Dixie Stallings
Look
reporting
at
in
that.
Providence.
Every time one of these mobsters gets hit in a restaurant, it's like the restaurant hit the lottery.
I know someone that's about to get hit.
What?
What?
What are you talking about?
Yeah.
I know this fat mafia guy that's about to get wiped any day now.
You see, I hope you're listening to this. Go ahead and listen to your 15-year-old son talking about somebody getting wiped.
Look, the guys are gonna anyway. Look, all I'm saying is that if he got wiped in here, we'd be doing business just like that place on TV. And why you giving me a hard time? It was Pop that said it.
Hey, that was just talk, all right? Nobody expected you to have a plan all worked out. And how do you know about these things anyways, huh?
Everybody knows it. It's all over the street.
Well, maybe you should spend more time at home and less time in the street. You're grounded for 2 days.
What?
Yeah.
Nidia.
Manny, God, you scared the hell out of me, you know?
I went by the restaurant. Your mother said you went out to get something to eat. I thought you might come by here. Remember when we used to eat here all the time?
Yeah, that was a long time ago, Manny.
So how long are you here for?
Just for a couple of days. I have to get back and prepare some stuff for school.
I wrote you a couple of times. How come you didn't answer me?
Manny, I was going to call you today.
So you go back when? Tomorrow?
No. The following day. But listen, this is important.
I have to go downtown to pick up some stuff, but maybe we could get together later. Do some dinner, catch a movie or something.
But tonight, I can. I haven't spent time with my family yet. Can we just talk on the phone?
Yeah, sure.
Look, I have to go. I'll call you.
Nidia. I like your hair like that.
Oh, my God. Thank you.
The hell is that?
Stay here.
Hey, what a nice surprise. Open up, Frank. It's deadbeat cleanup day. What are you talking about? I thought you said I had 3 more weeks.
Correction, you said you had 3 more weeks. Open her up, you.
All right, wait a minute, wait. All right, yeah, hey, come on in and sit down, listen. I'll brew us a cup of coffee. I'm sure we can work something out.
Thanks, we already had our coffee. This ain't nothing personal. You people are just gonna have to learn how to carry your own weight.
Hey, we carry our weight, and you people better get the hell out of here before we beat the crap out of you.
Hey,
Yeah?
how many times I gotta tell you? I don't want you talking like that. Now go upstairs, Ricky.
Don't forget the corner tables.
What's going on here?
We're behind on the payments.
Still, they can just come in here and clean up the restaurant.
My table's lady. I'll do whatever the hell I want.
Do you have papers?
Yeah, I have papers about 6 bounce checks.
You've obviously never heard of a writ of habeas corpus.
A writ of what? What is that, Puerto Rican for deadbeats?
It's a legal term, and what it means is that once credit has been granted and any amount of down payment or monthly payments has been made towards the purchase of the merchandise, that the person making those payments is a legal partial owner of the merchandise. And that the creditor must first petition the court before repossession is allowed.
Oh, really?
That's right. Do you have even one receipt of payments for these tables?
I have a bunch of them. Here.
What you're doing here, whatever your name is illegal. I can get on that phone right now and have you charged with forcible entry and harassment. And by the time you're finished paying your court costs, you're going to wish you gave him those tables for free.
Yeah, she's studying business at Boston University, huh? Pretty good, huh?
By the way, the prosecutor's office loves it when these kind of charges are made, because whether the complaints stick or not, it's an excuse to look through your book, so I just hope you have everything in order.
You got 3 weeks, and that's it.
Hey, it's nothing personal. You people are just gonna have to get your shit together before you come half-stepping into this
How many
place.
times I gotta tell you stop talking like that with me?
So what do you think of an American education now, huh?
No, this whole thing is embarrassing, Terry. The only good thing is that everyone in this neighborhood's still asleep. I don't understand how you let things get like this.
It's easy. You just write a check and there's no money in the bank. What's so hard to understand about that?
You should at least be making partial payments, Mom. I'll take a look at the books later.
What's the matter with her? I thought going to college was supposed to make you smart. Didn't she hear me say there's no money in the bank?
Next, the stove and refrigerator guys are gonna show up. And they're not gonna wanna hear anything about no Corpus Christi stuff. And that'll be it. Lydia, come on down here. We're gonna have a family meeting.
What are you doing?
Now, we've had this place for what, 5?
6.
6 years. And most of the time, it's been pretty good. Now things have changed. Now, hardly nobody from around here can afford to go out to a restaurant. So we gotta think of something to attract people outside this neighborhood, people who can still afford to go out.
First of all, the kind of people you're talking about are not going to come over here to eat beef and pig ears. People are more health conscious now.
Nidia, I really appreciate what you did with the table guy. But this is a Puerto Rican restaurant, and neither your mother nor me know anything about arugulas or romaine lettuces, okay? And another thing, up to now, your mother and I, we've been doing pretty good around here. And just because you went to college doesn't give you no right to treat us like some jibaros from the mountains.
That's not what I meant.
Look, I have an idea. Or should I say, Ricky has an idea. Now, I want you all to know that this isn't something that I would be thinking if there was any other choice. I think that we should do what Ricky suggested yesterday.
Oh my God, Frank! What are you thinking? Have you completely lost your mind?
Way to go, Dad.
What? What's he talking about?
He wants some fat mafia guy Ricky knows to come over here so they can kill him, so we can have more business like this guy in the newspaper.
I'm not talking about killing a guy. There's already a contract out on him. We don't have to lift a finger. Only thing we gotta do is make sure that the guy is in the restaurant when he gets it. Then our troubles will be over.
This is not the way people do business, Dad. You go out, you get a loan application, and you take it to a bank.
Oh, you want to see a loan application? Is that what you want to see? Okay, you want to see loan applications. I have them here. Look, I have one here. I have another one there. I got 2 more of them right here. You see this bank right here? This bank has thrown me out of it so many times that every time I go down there and they see me coming, they send a flunky to tell me the guy's not in his office.
What about a personal loan?
Well, if you know somebody, tell me, because all the people I know, they're asking me for money.
What about those bonds you bought that time?
They're gone a long time ago.
This is craziness. I absolutely refuse to get involved with something like this.
Okay, but before we put this matter to rest, I think it's only fair that I should tell you that if this restaurant doesn't start making money soon, then I don't think you can go back to school.
What do you mean? Are you trying to say there's no money? I thought you always put my tuition money aside.
We did. But we had to put it back inside. How do you think we've been paying rent around here? I'm sorry. That's the way it is. If we can't make this restaurant work, then everything ends, including your school. I guess that's it, huh?
Wait a minute. Let me get this straight. So, this is a really, really bad man who maims and kills people. And did you say there was already a contract out of this guy?
Oh my God, what are you doing? What does school matter if we all end up with prison numbers on our backs?
Ma, stop being so dramatic. It's not like we're killing the guy. So, have you figured out how you're going to get them in here?
So you want me to help you do what?
Look, you know how these guys are. You know I can't just walk up and invite him to the restaurant by myself. Just take me over there.
Nah, forget it, all right? Those guys are wacko. And the best thing you could do is to stay as far away as possible.
Look, I don't know what you're so worried about, okay? The guy's a goner. I mean, what's he gonna do, kill you from the grave?
It's not just him I'm worried about, okay? These guys don't like outsiders messing around in the business. I'm sorry I ever told you anything.
You know what? Look, just forget it. I'll find somebody else to help.
That's what I'm saying. Look, you can't just go around telling people you're gonna do this. You're gonna end up getting wasted. Ricky!
You
let me do the
better
talking,
keep that
okay?
friggin' thing in your pants and get back to work. We're gonna be collecting you from the bottom of a dumpster. You got my grip. Now, get out of here.
How you guys doing? Hey, you remember Ricky from the other day, right?
Yeah, how you doing?
Oh, yeah, the little scumbag who goes around ripping off car radiators. You see this car? If I see as much as a hubcap missing, I'm gonna save the city money by sweeping the streets with the back of your head.
Come on, Tony, look, he's a kid. All right, he wants to apologize for being such a wise ass the other day.
Yeah, that's right. I just want to apologize. I didn't know who you were.
Well, now you do. Get lost.
Listen, Tony, his family's still worried you're mad at him, you know? And they want to make it up to you by inviting you to dinner at their restaurant.
Yeah, that's right. We want to invite you to a nice dinner.
What are they kidding? Why would I want to go out and eat all that spick food? You'll be fine all day.
Hey, Tony, you ever see my family?
These all look alike anyway. Well,
That's my mother, my father, me, and that right there is my sister. I just thought maybe you seen them around or something.
No. I can honestly say that I haven't because, believe me, garbanzos like that I would have remembered. So where is this shit house?
It's right on 2nd Avenue. Can't miss it.
We'll be there at 6.
We were thinking about tomorrow.
Ricky, do you remember if your mother put wine on the pork chops?
Yeah, I think so.
You could have at least tried to make this for tomorrow.
Hey, it's not like she gave me a lot of choices.
Well, there's no way this is going to be ready in time. Hey, are you going to give me a hand or not?
I told you I'm staying out of this. Maybe the judge will have mercy on me.
Pass me the sauce.
Damn.
I think that's going to need a bit more water.
Okay, both of you get out of there before there's nothing left of this restaurant to save. Lydia, get down here and give me a hand with this.
Yeah, I know, Chris. I'm really very sorry. But this has been happening to Mother ever since Father died in that boating accident. She'll be doing fine. Then without the least bit of warning, she'll suffer another relapse. I know. If you could just extend my apologies to your parents. This relapses usually lasts a couple of days, and I'll leave Argentina as soon as I feel she's doing better.
Lydia!
I'll call you in a couple of days. Love, I miss you too. Kisses. What? I'm coming! Jesus Christ, can anybody even make a phone call around here?
Lydia, Nena, do you know if these people like a lot of cilantro or a little cilantro in their food?
How am I supposed to know, Mom? Why don't you ask the street expert over here? Speaking of street experts, does anybody know how it's supposed to happen?
How? What's supposed to happen?
You know, the thing, the heat, whatever you want to call it. I mean, are they just going to throw a bomb in here and blow us all to smithereens? Because that would really defeat the purpose of this whole thing, wouldn't it?
Well, I don't know. They'll probably do it like in The Godfather. Pacino just walked up to that crooked captain and pow! A 45 slug right through the head.
What's that other movie? Nice Fellas.
You mean Goodfellas?
Yeah. Remember they get a piece of wire, they wrap it around the guy's neck, and they strangle him to death.
Yeah. Well, see, better how they did it in Goodfellas. I just can't believe you two waited to the last minute to talk about this stuff.
Hey, we're talking about it now, all right? Because it might even be a drive-by, like they did that guy on TV. And, oh, we have to make sure we don't get hit by any stray bullets.
Oh, my God, that's it, Frank. I can't do this.
I think it's a little late for that, Ma.
Oh, open up over here. Am I here or what?
Oh, my God. They're disgusting.
Mira esto. And there's 3 of them. Y todos gordos. We don't have enough food to feed them, Frank.
Well, we'll just put a lot of bread on the table. And we gotta make sure that they get a clear shot at him. And if Ricky's right, and it's a drive-by, whenever you see a slow-moving vehicle in front of the restaurant, just get as far away from him as possible, okay? And don't be nervous.
Hey, I'm glad we made a reservation.
And, hello, I'm Frank, Ricky's father. Welcome to the restaurant. It's truly an honor to have you here.
Yeah, well, you should be honored, because this is the first time I've ate any of this mita food.
Mira food. Mira food, that's very funny.
What the hell does this here mean? What, Nidia's cutlets?
Oh, no, that's the house specialty. That's Nidia's chuletas. That means Nidia's pork chops. I named that special after my daughter, Nidia.
Oh, I can see why. So, allow me to introduce myself. I'm Antonio Andalucci, and I gotta say, it's an absolute pleasure to make your acquaintance.
Nice to meet you.
Hey, so Lydia.
Nidia.
Whatever. When am I gonna be able to taste them fabulous pork chops of yours?
I don't care who the hell you are, mister, pero no me mierda. Mira, te va a ir pa'l carajo.
Yeah. You have to excuse my children. You know how kids are today? That's why I want to apologize to you personally.
Oh, it's all right, Pancho. I like frisky women.
Hey, we have a... Come on this way. I have a table... this way. Come. I have a table for you. Over here. We have a special table for you. Excuse me. Bájense, quita.
¿Qué cazzo?
I forgot the wine.
Oh, but these Puerto Ricans are the weirdest people I ever seen.
The wine.
Let's see.
Hey, Pop, isn't that the table where the plastic keeps falling from the ceiling?
Yeah, that's right. You know, I've been meaning to fix that.
There's no plaster on the ceiling. What plaster?
Well, you see, okay, to be honest with you, the reason I want you to sit over here is because it's not every day I get a man of your importance eating at my restaurant. And I'd like to show you off a little, you see.
Wow.
We think it'll be good for business, you understand?
Oh, well, hey, if there's one thing I understand, believe me, it's business. And speaking of business, how come you ain't paying us no protection?
Protection?
Yeah, protection. Things can get nasty around here. Arms can be broken. Heads can be split. Agabish, put them down for $75 a week.
You got it, boss.
Maron, the mother's got even better garbanzos than the daughter.
Not a badass either.
Puerco más grande que yo he visto en mi entera vida. Y tú eres un puerco más grande por traerlo aquí.
What's she saying?
Oh, she's just upset because she couldn't find bigger pork chops to prepare for you. She's very emotional about her
Yo no
cooking.
entiendo cómo Dios ha podido...
Pero es que
Por
pesta
Dios,
esta
ya.
mesa. Cuando esto se vaya, la vamos a tener que quemar. Esta mesa pesta, papá.
Better learn how to
Pesta
take care of your woman,
She
pal.
feels that she's too hard on herself. She doesn't feel she's done a good job.
What is this shit?
This is the special, chuletas with a side of tostones.
Tostones. Ain't that pig's balls?
No. That's cojones. That is just fried banana. Yeah, try it. You like it.
This shit ain't half bad. Oh, come on, hit the park. Where you get at? Easy, lift something. Where you? like you're going to the... Save me a pork chop, that's right. They eat every one of them here. Huh? Come on, watch, you're getting all over your shirt here.
Pretty good, huh?
Take care. You sure this is pork, Pancho? I see some cats running
You
around.
gotta make that noise when you eat. Why don't I sit next to him? Oh, yeah. Oh, here we go.
You can get me in. Come on, There's something crawl up and die inside? Oh, look at this chicken. Oh, Maharan, that was delicious. Got any more pork? Any more? What's under here? Oh, they got more meat. What the hell are you wasting the meat for? Look.
What about dessert, boss?
Yeah, you know what? We'll go downtown. Go down to Coney Island and get some hot dog. All right? All right, come on, let's go. Oh, boy. All right. So listen, hey, Pancho, delicious stuff. Make sure tomorrow you got more of this tostoni shit over here. It's fantastic. All right? See you there, pork chops. Tomorrow, all right? Same time, same station. See you tomorrow night. Ugh.
Are you sure you want to do this, Mom?
Those animals have been coming back every single day, Nidia. What are we supposed to feed them with?
What can I do you for?
How much will you give me for this? That ring's been in our family for 3 generations.
You never told me that.
It was your grandmother Josefina's ring. If she knew what I was going to use it for, she'd probably turn over in her grave.
Here, take this instead.
What are you doing?
Please get me those, Mom. We'll get them all later.
Are you sure?
It's okay, Mom. Don't worry about it.
Yo, boss, you want me to break the Chinaman's legs?
You break his legs, you don't get the money. Do whatever the hell you want.
Are you sure there's a contract out on this guy?
Yeah. I even had Ricky double check with Manny yesterday, just to make sure.
I don't like any of it.
You know, hey, Pancho, next time bring us the good shit, will you? Bring me some more of that yucca shit. Oh, not you. We didn't come here to be waited on by some loser. Let Pork Chops bring it over.
God, when is this nightmare going to end? All right.
You, front and center. Come on, head over. Arriba! Come on, arriba! These are unquestionably one of the finest set of pork chops I've seen in my life. You see this yucca shit? It's nothing compared to a nice, sweet, ripe coconut like that. Come on, here. Hey, man. Come here, Mita. Come on, Mita. You know, the only trouble is that you're not Italian, and that means all we could do is have hot, sweaty, steaming, dumping till we drop type of sex on the side.
Sorry, but we're all out of hot, steamy, dumping sex right now. Maybe we can offer to you another vat of rice instead.
You're gonna let her get away with that?
Hey! Why don't you keep your fat, disgusting little hands to yourself?
I tell you, I love these hot-tempered PR women.
What are you doing?
I'm gonna go kill that son of a bitch myself!
What are you, crazy?
Hey, didn't you people say you had some soup for us? What's going on?
Soup? I'll give him soup.
Hey, give me that soup. Where
Get the hell out of the way, Frank. I'm gonna give that son of a bitch a soup!
Hey! Only wants your soup.
Yeah, we know. We're just getting it ready right now. Give me that soup.
You can't, Frank.
Is there some kind of problem here?
Oh, no. She just thought it might need to simmer a little longer.
Just let it simmer on the table, huh? Get some bowls.
Soup.
Cállate, what are you, crazy?
No, Frank, you know, when we were...
Get over it.
Soup's up, boss. Ah, it smells good.
Hurry up, I'm starving. Let me ask you a question, Frank. How much you and your scumbag son making from messing up other people's cars?
Oh, we don't do
Give me
that.
any of your crap, huh? I know you got a thing going. After I finish here, I'm gonna figure out some additional payments for you. Now get the hell out of here.
I'll get you a lay of something to pour it in.
Give me a chance.
With this. Holy shit. They finally got that spice right. Get the hell out of here. I told you I only want your daughter to take care of me.
It'll be a cold day in hell before I ever serve you again, you fat, disgusting pig.
Shh, cállate.
What did she say?
She didn't mean
What'd
that.
you think, boy?
Pero cállate, ¿qué estás diciendo? She didn't mean that.
I'm going to try to say this as politely as possible. Why don't you just get the hell out of here and take those two pigs with you?
All right, that's it.
He did.
He's a goner, all right.
Son of a bitch! What happened? Which way did they go?
He owed me this.
That way. That way.
Let's get out of here. Come on. Come on, let's get out of here. Forget about that stuff.
We're standing in front of Mambo Café, a Puerto Rican restaurant in Spanish Harlem where the ongoing feud between two local mafia families has just claimed victim number 5. And with us we have Frank Benitez, the restaurant's owner who was at the scene when the hit occurred. Mr. Benitez, could you describe what you saw?
Well, like I told the police already, it all happened so fast. I heard a shot, a bang, bang, and I turned around real fast, and I saw this guy laying on the floor of my restaurant, the Mambo Café. Take the 4, the 5, or the 6. We're in the corner of 108th and 2nd Avenue. We're open for lunch.
So what you're saying is that although you had just finished serving the deceased when the drive-by occurred, you were unable to get a good look at either the assailant or their vehicle as it fled the scene?
Yes, these guys were fast. All I heard was the tires screeching as they fled the Mambo Café. Take the 4, the 5, or the 6. Our phone number is 555-1445, and all kids under 2 months old eat for free. I don't understand it. The guy got hit at what, 5?
6.
Okay, 6, and then you got the news at 7 and 11. So don't you think that by now, some of the people coming home from work would be a little curious about where the guy got hit?
Maybe we ought to give people more credit.
I'm jinx is what it is. That's it, you know. I have no more ideas. Go ahead, call your brother. Tell him he was right all along. Tell him what a big disappointment I turned out to be, and that if he'll put us up, I promise to keep my head down whenever he walks into the room.
I don't understand why you always got to be comparing yourself to my brother for. At least you try to do something. You worked your way up from a dishwasher and you opened up your own restaurant. And you put your daughter through 3 years of college. How many people do we know over there who can say that?
You really mean that?
I said it, didn't I?
Gilberto, I don't have the money, okay? I'm working on getting you the money, okay?
No, listen, Frank. I've heard about what happened, and with all the news coverage and everything, and I figure you're gonna be needing a lot more groceries from now on. Anything you need, and I mean anything, you just come to my store. Is that okay?
Well, thanks. But you know, with my luck, news coverage or no news coverage, everything's the same around here. Look, I think somebody put a brujo on me. I'm gonna go back to Puerto Rico, and I'll try to send you the money from over there, okay?
What are you talking about? Look.
We made it! We made it! Damn it, we made it! We did it! Oh, thank God, we did it!
What did you do?
We got customers! We got customers! Go over there to the window, just watch over there.
Oh my God! They're lining them down the street!
Hey, listen, go over there, tell Ricky and DJ, come down here, come some help!
Ricky, hurry up! Oh, look, there's customers!
We did it! We got customers!
Lydia! Go upstairs, get your clothes on, and bring your phone and pants
Those
down!
people are getting impatient out there.
Well, just let them in!
What, are you crazy? We're not ready!
That's okay, I just want to see people in the restaurant for a change. Come on in!
I want the table where he was sitting when he got hit.
He was right here! He was right here! Come on! He was over here! No, he stumbled over here, right there! He fell over here! He was over here!
Lydia, you...
And then, no, you see right here, he was over here! Right here! And then, he was right here! Over here, too! He stumbled! He got shot over here! He went here! He went here! He was a big, fat, disgusting guy! He was all over the restaurant! Over here!
Give me what he had before they did him in.
Right here! And over here! All right, get in here! There's room for you! I'm telling you, everybody! He was a big, fat, disgusting criminal! He was all over this restaurant! Give me my pants!
Chris? Chris, I have some very good news. Mother's doing much, much better. And I think I'll be able to leave Argentina in a couple of days. Isn't that just wonderful? The doctor is assigning a nurse to stay with my mother for the next few weeks. He feels the chances of her having another stroke are minimal. Even mother feels there's no need for me to stay. Yeah, she really is just wonderful. Ma, seems the restaurant is doing much better now. I think I can have some money to get my hair touched up. I mean, look at this.
Lydia, you have such beautiful hair. Why don't you just get one of those short haircuts until it grows back out?
Because I like it this way. So do we have any extra money or not?
Lydia? Is there anything you want to tell me?
Like what?
I don't know, like, do I have any terrible diseases I don't know anything about?
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about me having relapses and needing nurses and you having to leave Argentina. When the hell were you ever in Argentina, Lydia?
I can't believe this. You've been spying on me?
Hey, don't try and turn this thing around, okay? Because I was innocently walking to my room when I heard some person I didn't know talking on your telephone. Lydia, I'm gonna say this once. You better start telling me what's going on, because I swear, money or no money, you're not going back to that Boston University.
You want me to tell you what's going on?
Yeah.
Fine, I'll tell you, all right? I'll tell you. I met Chris at a bar near Harvard. His father is one of the top surgeons in Boston. His uncle is also a doctor and teaches at Harvard Medical School. First, I told one little lie to cover my stupid accent. And then I have to tell another lie to cover the first one. And anyway, I'm sure you know how the rest goes. By the end of 2 drinks, he thinks I'm wealthy. And then when Dad said I couldn't go to the Cape to meet his parents, I had to make up this thing about having to go home because you were sick in our state in Argentina. You have no idea what it's like out there. You don't know how many times I've met guys up there, and when I tell them I'm Puerto Rican, sooner or later, they get around to asking if I grew up on welfare and if I have any relatives in jail. And I'm not just talking about the students either. Even the professors treat you like you're from Mars or something. I just got a little bored with being on display all the time, okay?
I never realized going to college could be so traumatic, Nydia. Maybe I had to take your tuition and send you to a psychiatrist instead.
See? That's just what I'm talking about. There's just no way you're going to understand, Mom.
I heard you say that I was over my stroke and that you were leaving Argentina. Does that mean you're going to the Cape?
Well, it seems the restaurant is doing much better now,
Hey,
I
I thought you were studying business over there. This place has been practically empty for almost a year. What do you think, our problems are suddenly over? We can't afford to hire somebody. We need you here to at least help us wait on the tables. Ven pa' acá, nenita. Come here. Come here. I want to show you something really special. Look at this. Your father went out yesterday and he put this on credit just so you could have something nice to wear when you're working in the restaurant. And I know it's not exactly something you would pick out for yourself, but he's jumping up and down because he thinks you're spending the holidays with us. And as much as he sacrificed to put you through college, the least you can do is call this rich boyfriend of yours and tell him I had another relapse. And another thing, I may just be some jíbaro that went straight from Puerto Rico to Spanish Harlem, but it seems to me that if this guy was worth anything more than just money, he would appreciate you 1,000,000 times more for who you really are and what it is you're trying to accomplish. Instead of going around trying to build a relationship based on one of the biggest whoppers I ever heard, Nydia.
Chris is not like that. Any day now I'm going to tell him the truth. I just need a little more time so he can get to know me better, that's all.
Te veo en casa de abuelita. Just right. Media hora, more or less. Okay. Now listen. No, that's not what's gonna happen. We're gonna go shopping. Serious.
Oye, Manny Nene.
No, you should let Ricky help you with this stuff.
He's busy helping Frank at the restaurant. We're doing a little better now, you know. So, Manny, what's the matter with you? All of a sudden, you're too good to come to the restaurant anymore?
Not at all. You know how it is. Sometimes you get busy. Before you know it, you don't even have time to visit your favorite people.
So you should come anyway. And don't worry about Nydia, you know, she's just a little confused right now.
Well, she seemed pretty clear to me.
You talked to her?
Yeah, we talked on the phone. Mostly I just listened.
She told you about Harvard.
Yeah. And who's gonna compete with that, right? Listen, I gotta go finish something up. Are you gonna be okay?
Oh my God, I don't believe it. You know, this is exactly what I've been looking for. But how am I gonna get this big thing back to the restaurant with all these bags and everything?
Ma, where you been? You see that crowd out there?
Manny had to help me pick up some things. Put them over there, would you, Manny? Okay. Nydia!
Hey, Manny, come here. Check this out. So, what do you think?
I don't think the feet are supposed to have toes.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, maybe you're right.
Hey, Manny.
Hey, Frank.
Pretty exciting, huh? Look at the size of that guy. Yesterday, we had 3 tourists that came here and laid down to take pictures. There was still room for one more. Huh. I think whoever did this was a really bad shot because that bullet ricocheted all over the place before it got him. Look, there's a bullet hole over there, there's a bullet hole right there, one over there, and there's one right above the door over there.
Carmen, por favor, I really have to go.
No, don't give me any of this I have to go stuff, okay? Mian, Frank, he looks like he hasn't eaten in months.
Hey, don't look at me, because you know when a Puerto Rican woman decides to feed you, just open up your mouth and chew.
Eat.
Well, since you put it that way.
I can't wear this dress. Look at this. My boobs are falling out.
You look beautiful.
Mira, estás linda.
I knew this. Why can't anybody tell me when we have company?
Because you're the only one who considers Manny company.
Look, I was leaving anyway.
Manny, I'm sorry. I didn't mean that.
No.
It's just that you always catch me by surprise.
Yeah, well, I guess I could say the same thing about you.
Manny, I know this is kind of last minute, but we're going to open soon. Could you stay and help us out just while we get started?
What are you doing? We can manage this. Besides, I'm sure Manny has a lot of things to do. Don't you have something to do?
No. As a matter of fact, I don't.
Fine. Fine. Is this how you want to spend your evening? Okay. You take tables 1 through 5, and I'll take 6 through 10.
Like, first of all, in case you've already forgotten, I've done this plenty of times before, so I don't need you telling me what to do. And secondly, I'm not doing this for you. I'm doing it for your parents.
Well, now that that's settled, I'll go check on the beans.
Can I open up now?
Go ahead. Let them in.
Bienvenidos. Welcome. Hello, and welcome to the Mambo Café. Today's special is medias chuletas.
Yeah, whatever. You know that we've been outside in the cold for 20 minutes. When the hell are we gonna sit down?
Money?
Right away. Nidia herself is going to take care of you.
Come with me.
Hey, and don't go putting us at a table near the kitchen either.
Hola. We would like una mesa for tres, por favor.
Ah, sí, claro. Why don't you come with me, eh? I have, how'd you say, the perfect table for you.
Oh.
All right. This is Nidia. She will, how'd you say, will be honored to serve you.
Oh. Gracias.
Thank you very much. Thanks.
Mommy, why did you hang that thing on her head? Honey, what did Mommy tell you about foreigners? That we should stay away from them because they have diseases? No, the other thing. Sometimes they wear colorful costumes because they pray to gods that are different than ours.
Could you excuse me a second?
Oh, you speak English.
Ven acá. What the hell are you doing? Is this why you stay? To give me a hard time?
Look, I'm sorry, okay? It's just that you're always so serious, you know? I just thought it might make you laugh.
Make me laugh. And look at the way I'm dressed. I wear business suits and carry a briefcase in Boston. And those people over there think that I'm dressed like this to pray to gods. What the hell is so funny?
Nothing.
Just forget about it, okay? Sorry, we had a slight emergency. Have you had a chance to look at the menu?
Yes. Can you tell me, what is Fat Tony's last meal?
Isn't my wife incredible? One day she's in this country and already she speaks perfect English.
Isn't there something you should be doing?
But of course, how stupid of me. This is our favorite song. We must dance.
See? This is exactly why I love these Latins. The world could be falling down around them, and all they want to do is dance.
Listen, Joey, I just want to thank you for taking care of that Fat Tony problem. You know, me and him, we grew up together. He was 9 years old, and we shook down our first tourist right over there on Spring Street. And that son of a bitch, that greedy, ungrateful, double-crossing son of a bitch, he had the nerve to steal from me. Anyway, I want to thank you. I owe you.
Thank you.
Merci, Raymond. Remember that Fat Tony thing?
Yeah, what about it, Joey?
I always thought Angelo took care of it. You know, Fat Tony being his cousin and whatnot.
Yeah, we too.
So how come just now Angelo comes up and thanks me for taking care of it?
I don't know, Joey.
I want you two to see what you can find out about it. And don't say squat to nobody, you hear?
Yeah, we got it covered, Joey. Don't worry about it.
Z.
And you said that you read about this place in the New Yorker?
It wasn't exactly the New Yorker, but what's the difference? Every time you guys come to town, we go to some boring Broadway play and then over to Joe Allen's. I just thought you'd appreciate something different for a change.
It looks fine to me.
Oye, belleza. Vaya. Venga acá, señora. Mira, sí, mírate para allá y toma para ti. Take it. Para mí.
Here you go, and someone will be with you shortly. Vamos, vamos, vamos.
Jesus, Ma! You forgot the tostones again!
I can't be expected to remember
Muévete,
everything that was
muévete.
in front of you. And you, when you finish playing Ricardo Montalban, could you give me a hand in the kitchen, please?
Hey, Ricky, you gotta bust table number 7.
Welcome to Mambo Café. Can I get you something to drink before you start?
Yep. I like water.
Chris? Chris, what are you doing here?
What am I doing here? What am I doing here? You're supposed to be in Argentina, for Christ's sake. What about your sick mother?
Oye, niña, nena. I'm your mother, not your slave. Remember to pick up your orders. I can't keep bringing them out here for you. Here.
Look, I can explain this. See, I was going to tell you. It's just that...
Chris, who is this person? Dad, this is Nydia. Nydia, this is my father and my mother and my sister Stacy. Hi, Nydia.
Hi, it's a pleasure to meet all of you. Listen, Chris, I can explain this, okay?
Let me get this straight. This is the Nydia we're supposed to meet?
How did you say you two met?
Getting another headache.
Chris, hold this, please. Chris, wait a second. Chris, I know how this looks, but please, give me a chance to explain.
Nydia, I don't understand how you could do this to me.
I admit it. It was stupid. I should have been straight from the beginning. But can you honestly say that you wouldn't have done what every other guy up there does?
What?
You know, Chris, date the inner city exotics for a couple of months.
Come on,
Maybe
Nydia.
even a whole semester. And then, the second they start hinting at anything more than a little coochie-coochie, out comes the 101 excuses.
Coochie coochie? You know, somehow that really sounds appropriate with what you're wearing.
I was going to tell you.
When?
I just wanted us to know each other.
Yeah, well, I guess I got to know you pretty well, didn't I, Nydia?
Trust me, you got off easy. 6 months with my boring brother, you would have been ready for a lobotomy.
We shouldn't have left her in Puerto Rico for all those years. I feel like it's all my fault.
Frank, it's no one's fault. We brought her here as soon as we could.
Yeah. Maybe you're right.
Hey. You okay?
Did you see the way his parents were looking at me? Like I had ruined their precious son or something?
You know how some people are, huh? I mean, I go through that same kind of stuff when I'm trying to sell things. The box doesn't say Tiffany's. They can't see that there might be a priceless stone inside. You mind if I ask you something? I just don't understand why you have to go around pretending to be somebody else. Because to me, you're the most intelligent and beautiful woman I've ever met.
Manny, why? Why do you continue to be nice to me? I've been treating you like such a...
No argument there. But we're friends. And it just doesn't make any sense to me to ruin all those nice memories just because we're going our separate ways.
Can I ask you a question?
Go ahead.
What is going to happen to you? I mean, you're intelligent and you're a terrific salesman. I can see you doing bigger things. You should have your own store. Maybe even expanding to a chain or something. Maybe you should take some business courses.
Thanks. But I think college is a little out of my league.
What are you talking about? Many 3/4 of the people in my class don't have half the talent you have.
Harvard's on the phone.
Go ahead. Go.
Be right back, okay?
Yeah.
No, it's okay. It's okay, Chris. I'm really glad you called me back. You know, everything was really crazy. Yeah, I'm sorry about everything. Can I call you in a moment? Okay. All right. Manny! Manny! Look, Chris, I'm really very sorry about everything. I mean, this whole thing has turned into an absolute nightmare.
I'm sorry, too. Especially about my initial reaction. You know, it was just really strange that you were...
No. Believe me, it was my fault. I
am still curious about something, though. I would have to find out sometime. What did you think would happen then?
I don't know. What is going to happen, Chris?
I think we should, continue to talk. Look, that didn't exactly come out right. What I mean is I think we should start again. I mean, if that's what you want.
I really like that.
Great.
Great.
Oh, boy.
What's wrong?
Billy and Marissa are there, and they go to school with me. So I already told them about you being from Argentina. Billy and I have always been competitive, and I'll never hear the end of it once he finds out you're from, you know, Spanish Harlem. Look, would you mind if we just left it like that for right now? It's just too complicated to get into this whole thing right now.
Chris, if you don't mind, I'd really like to put that behind us. Chris, you're going to have to tell them sooner or later anyway.
Could you just do this for me? A lot easier to switch, trust me. Oh, look, there's Adam. I didn't realize he'd come back from Australia already. Hello! Hey! Hello! Hey! All right. Hi. Everyone, this is Nydia. Nydia, this is Billy, Amy, Lynn, that's Marissa and Adam.
Hi.
I hope you remember all that. You'll be tested on it later. So, you're from Argentina.
Yeah.
Do you know that my brother actually met Gabriella Sabatini when he was there last month?
Well, actually, I'm not.
Nydia is actually from a different part of Argentina than Gabriella. Isn't that right, Nydia? Don't you live in a different part of Argentina?
Yes, Chris. It's a good 2 hours away.
This guy has always had a thing for Latin women like you wouldn't believe. Remember that Italian girl? She was related to the Ferrari family. She had an this ranch in the Alps of Poconos or some damn place, 4,000 acres.
Billy, don't you think Chris might want to share those stories with Lydia some other time?
You're right. In my condition, I wouldn't do him justice anyway. So, how many acres does your ranch have?
Billy, don't you think?
It's not too big, about 12,000 acres.
12,000 acres?
Nydia.
But that's as big as Rhode Island.
But that's just our place in Argentina. We also have a beautiful place in the south of France that my great aunt Eva Perón bought. It's not as large, but so perfect for Christmas gatherings. But let me tell you something. My absolute most favorite place is actually this quaint little island off the coast of Greece that my father won from Onassis in a poker game. It's incredible. We have dolphins in a gorgeous...
Excuse me. Excuse us. Would you mind if I speak to you over here for a minute, please?
Of course, my love.
All right.
Could you excuse us?
She has a place for Christmas gatherings.
What are you doing? Are you trying to humiliate me?
I'm doing exactly what you asked me to do, Chris. To keep lying. Which says a lot about how seriously you're taking this.
Look, I have every intention of telling them. I just didn't want to do it right now.
Let's face it, Chris. You don't want to do it now. You don't want to do it ever. Look, it's getting pretty late. I had to be getting back.
Well, let me say goodbye. I'll take you home.
It's okay, Chris. Why don't you stay with your friends? You can get a cab.
You sure?
Yeah, I'm sure. Take care of yourself, okay?
Do you have a minute?
Of course, Dad.
You know, we been so busy lately, we haven't had a chance to talk. So, how you feeling?
I'm okay. I just, you know, Dad.
I mean, with Chris and everything.
I don't think we're going to be seeing each other anymore. If that's what you want to know.
This isn't gonna affect anything. I mean, you know, with school and everything.
Dad, we're going to different schools.
Oh. 'Cause, you know, when we set our goals, there's always something pinching you here and pulling at you there. This restaurant, for example. Oh, it's had some good times, but most of the time it's just a big pain in the you-know-what. I guess what I'm trying to tell you is that this place is not going to get us a mansion in Long Island or anything. The only reason we keep hanging in there is because, well, for us, it's doing something much more important. And that is, it's allowing you to be our first college graduate. This is part of your tuition money. I figured that would at least get you a seat. We'll worry about sending the rest to you later. 'Cause who knows what could happen from here, right? Huh? I mean, you can grow up to be the president of your own company, or maybe one of your kids could be a senator. Hey, how about president of the United States? Why not, huh?
Thanks, Dad. But let me just finish next semester first, okay?
Yeah, just keep doing what you're doing. 'Cause we're all very proud of you.
Frank! Frank! Come in here, hurry up!
What is it?
Look.
What are they doing here? Well, hurry up, turn off the lights.
It's too late for that, Frank.
Frank, how you doing? Mind if we come inside?
I'm doing okay. How you guys doing?
Not too good. You see, there's this little problem we gotta take care of. So maybe it's better if we talked out here.
Yeah, sure, whatever you say.
Ma. Ma, what are you doing?
Those two idiotas are back. What did they want?
They said the mafia didn't do the hit on Fat Tony. And that they didn't like other people sticking their nose in their business. And then they started to ask me where Ricky was when Fat Tony got hit.
What? Did they think that Ricky...
They wanted to talk to him. So I lied. Told him that he was sleeping over a friend's house. Then I thought about it. I remembered that Ricky wasn't in the restaurant when Tony got hit.
So that's good, isn't it?
No, not really.
So what are you saying, Frank? That Ricky was in the car shooting those bullets?
Hey, don't yell at me. I'm not saying anything. It's them.
This is crazy.
Ricky! What? Ricky! Ricky, come down here right now!
Man, what? What is it? I finished all my work already. What? I got stuff on my face or something?
Ricky, do you know how Fat Tony, came to his end?
Yeah. He got wasted in a drive-by. Why are you asking me that?
Because those two idiotas were just here. And they said that none of them did it. And now they're trying to find out who did do it so they can bury him in a pair of cement boots. Ricky, do you know anything about that?
So what are you saying, that I did it?
We're not saying anything. It's just that...
Those guys don't know jack, okay? They can't prove anything.
Ricky, these are not your little friends you're playing with here. Those monsters don't have to prove anything.
I'm only gonna ask you this once, Ricky. Do you know anything about this or not?
Look, I gotta get out of here.
No!
I'm not so sure this is such a good idea.
I don't need you lecturing me right now. I told you, we've looked for him everywhere. I just want to talk to them, okay?
What about the police?
The police? Tell them what? That my little brother killed some mafia guys so they can throw him in jail the rest of his life? Manny, are you going to help me with this or not?
Look, Manny here keeps me looking sharp. With new suits at the end of each month. And right now, I'd like to help you guys out, but what you asked me to do is to violate a code that's been with us for hundreds upon hundreds of years. Going back to what?
Our earliest ancestors in Italy.
The families must always take care of their own business. I'm sorry, but no can do.
Hey, Joey, what do you know about this painting? Does it go like this? Does it go like this?
None now.
I know, but we're thinking about...
Look, I don't understand what the big deal is. I'm sure anybody who even looked at that fat Tony pig for more than a second will be happy he's gone.
Miss, you don't seem to understand. Granted, everybody from here to Istanbul wanted this guy dead. But what is it gonna look like? Every time we have a little problem, somebody from the outside comes in to clean it up for us. I mean, this is about honor. It's a matter of respect. Now, you tell me, how am I supposed to go out in public after something like this?
I'll tell you. Maybe this will help you. Ah! What are you doing?
That hurts.
Manny, are you okay?
How can you do me like this? Out of the kindness of my heart, I agreed to... Oh, shit. What time is it? Come on. Hit it! Give my regards to Broadway. Remember me to Herald Square. Tell all the gang at 42nd Street that I will soon be there. Remember how I've been yearning to mingle with the old-time throng. Oh, give my regards to old Broadway and tell him I'll be there ere long.
All right, Joey.
Good, good. Look, if it's not enough,
What are we
maybe I
playing?
can... Hey, put me down! You...
Hey, take it easy, okay? Look, you don't even have to...
And stay the hell out!
Put me down!
Shut up!
You're really something special, you know that? Why do you always think you're the only one that knows how to do everything?
Manny, I'm sorry. Are you okay?
No. No, I'm not okay. And another thing, where did you get all that money?
It was my tuition money. I was supposed to put it in the bank. What are we gonna do?
What are we gonna do? The money's gone. You blew it.
I was talking about Ricky.
I don't know what we're gonna do about Ricky, okay? I just wish I would have saved you the money so you can go back to Boston.
Lydia, what happened? It's my fault. I asked Manny to take me to this crazy singing mafia gang. They slapped him around and I lost my tuition money.
You won!
Ricky didn't do it. He's back here already.
See what I mean? Nobody ever listens to anything I say. For the millionth time, I didn't do it, okay? A local was the one that did it. He did it on his own. And now I gotta be hiding on this stupid dress until we can figure out what to do.
What the hell does a loco have to do with it? Why would he do something like this?
Hey, I don't know, because he's at local, that's all. Look, I told him once how we couldn't get rid of Fat Tony, so I guess he just decided to do us all a favor.
Hey, wait a minute. What's the big deal? All we have to do is go over there and explain to these guys and we get the money back, right?
Frank, what are you talking about? This poor crazy boy goes out and risks his life for us, and now we're gonna hand him over to these monsters for a lousy $3,000 bucks?
All right, it's a bad idea. But they still think that Ricky did it, so what are we gonna do?
Okay, Nidia, you take Ricky back to Gilberto's and hide him out. And Manny, you take me over to see these mafia guys right now.
Are you crazy? You cannot reason with them.
Well, really, this one, okay? There's no way I'm going over there. These guys have a thing about not hitting women and taking everything out on men.
Carmen, whatever you're thinking, forget about it. I'm gonna figure out a way to get us out of this.
Okay, all of those in favor of me going out and finding these sons of bitches myself and hitting them over the head with a very hard bat until they agree to leave my son Ricky alone, raise your hands. Okay, obviously it's a unanimous decision.
Carmen?
Ma?
No, Mira, ven para
come
acá.
on, not again.
There's one thing I can say about you people, is you got a lot of nerve.
I know you're a very busy man, and we really appreciate you seeing us. But I also understand that you want to do bodily harm to my only son. And I just want you to look me straight in the eye and not see me as a woman, but as a mother. And believe me when I tell you that there's no way in hell I am ever going to allow that to happen, okay? So
That's not what she meant. You gotta understand Puerto Rican women. I mean, they're so dramatic.
don't get me wrong. I also understand that you're a very powerful man and that at any time you could take us out and have us buried under 20 tons of cement. But as the son of what I am sure is a very wonderful woman, I need for you to believe that I know my son and that there's no way that boy could ever do anything like that.
May I speak now?
Go ahead.
You don't seem to understand. I'm in a spot here. I got people I gotta answer to. I gotta take care of this. Yeah. I don't give a shit if his entire family got a heart attack. This is my daughter's wedding. We got one day. And every caterer from here to Hoboken's already booked. You found this bum. You got 2 hours to come up with somebody.
So, you have a daughter, too. Our daughter, she's got 1 year left at Boston University.
Yeah, we met.
Look, Mr. Joey, me and you, we have a lot of things in common. We both came from another country. We're both trying to do our best for our children. Of course, we go about it in different ways. What I'm saying here is that guys like us, we gotta work together. As a matter of fact, I even think I might have found a way to get you out of this little predicament you have with your daughter's wedding.
Oh, yeah? How are you gonna do that?
Well, we could cater the wedding for you.
Thanks, but I don't think Puerto Rican food will go over too well with this crowd.
Excuse me, Joey. I think it's a good idea. Think about it.
Yeah, Joey. We've been eating there for what, Carmen? A couple of weeks?
Seems like a lifetime.
It's your call, Joey, but I gotta go on record here. This woman's food is exceptional.
And I don't mean to step on your toes either, Joey, but exotic cuisine seemed to be in this year. Remember that Hawaiian luau thing Paulie threw for his daughter's wedding?
And how about that Jamaican thing Angel threw for Gianpaolo's birthday party last month, huh? I saw you. You were eating, you were... And the limbo, huh? Right?
I'll tell you what. You say you're sure your son didn't do Fat Tony? You know what? I believe you. And you know why? Because I think you people know who did it. So, I'll tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna make a deal with you. You can handle the catering, and we'll forget about your son. On one condition. You tell me who did it. Now look, like I told you before, I got people I gotta answer to. You tell me who did it, and I guarantee you, I'll take care of it so everybody's nice and happy. Hit it! Some one of these days, you're gonna miss me, baby. Some one of these days, you're gonna feel so lonely.
That loco doesn't look dead. He looks like he got just poured ketchup on his chest. I could have done better than that myself.
What are you talking about? I saw plenty of guys in this position, and I'm telling you, that's the way they look.
Yeah, and we already showed him to some deadbeats. And you should have seen how fast they coughed up the money.
Yeah, right. And look at this. No dead guy would be holding a yo-yo in his hand. Listen, can I get one of these so I can show it to El Loco? He's in Puerto Rico.
Yeah, I'm sure he could use a good laugh by now.
Yeah.
You don't show that to anybody, you hear?
Yeah, I won't.
You know, I talked to his father in Puerto Rico. He said he's gonna stay in the pig farm until he's old enough for Social Security.
Yeah, he better. He'll get really whacked.
No. Don't let the paper fall off. And don't tilt it because the juices will fall out.
You got it, okay.
Okay,
Yeah,
that's right.
yeah.
No, not on the seat, on the
Yeah, they're
floor.
putting the food in the
No,
car
on
right
the
now.
floor. I told him.
Come on,
I'll tell.
Frank,
Okay,
let's go.
Yeah.
Carmen, Joey says thanks, and he's sorry he couldn't be here, but he's still rehearsing for his daughter's wedding.
Is he?
I almost forgot. I want you to have this.
Oh, Joey sings Christmas. How that's wonderful. Frank.
Yeah, killing me softly.
Wonderful. Thank you, guys. Bye-bye.
Hi.
Hi. Is everything all right?
Yeah, Ricky told me you were taking classes here, and
Oh, yeah, well, I did a lot of thinking about what you said, about not living up to my potential.
Man, I think this is great. I'm so proud of you. Man. Look, I just wanted to tell you that
I'm really very sorry about everything, Manny. I've been confused about a lot of things, and I'm still trying to work them out. Anyway, I just wanted you to know that. I still care about you very much. And I guess I just wanted you to know that. Look, I have to be getting back to the restaurant.
Nidia. Look, about this whole college thing, I don't know if I could, do it full time like you do. But I thought I'd start out with maybe a course or two and see how it goes.
And this is going to be so easy for you. Look at this. They have really good professors here. Manny, can I ask you a question? Have you figured out what all this is going to cost you?
See? There you go again.
What?
You're probably gonna faint when you hear this, but there are actually some guys around here who don't spend their paychecks every week hanging out and drinking beer. Now, sometimes we even put some of it in the bank.
Will you just stop it? That's not what I meant.
I did decide to go full time. It's not like I'm gonna leave the neighborhood and go to some fancy school up north. I could afford a couple $1,000s a semester, okay? Like, I gotta go.
Well, just shut up for a minute. Manny, I was asking for me.
So what are you saying? That you want to transfer down here?
Well, I was just thinking, since I was going to be here anyway, maybe I should take a couple of those business courses and then get them transferred later on or something.
Needy, this is gonna be great. I mean, you could write my papers for me. You could do my research. I mean, you could take notes.
Wait a minute. I've been studying business out of books. If anything, you should be helping me.
But this is only gonna be for a semester, right? I mean, you are gonna go back up there. Because I don't want you giving up and feeling like a failure.
You don't want me giving up?
Well, yeah. I mean, last thing I need is a girlfriend with a self-esteem problem.
Oh, so now I'm your girlfriend again? Hey, aren't we assuming a little too much here? Manny, have you ever noticed what the first 3 letters of assume are?